Bro, what are you doing?
What are you doing, bro? I'm fucking filming. What the? We're
supposed to do a sign
okay,
video.
this is tutorial. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Let's go. What's going on, guys? Bradley Martyn here today. I'm gonna not show you how to dig through trash, because who the fuck would ever do that? That shit's weird, bro. I caught you doing that the other weekend. Okay, anyway, so this video, let's skip all the foreplay, okay? Let's get straight to the shit. No fucking lube, straight to the foreplay, all right?
Go.
All right? The bench. This is a tutorial on the bench. This is how to get you guys better at the incline, the decline, the recline, the flat, the, what other are there?
That's it.
The adjustable, the non-adjustable. Anyways, the point is, guys, get you better at the bench press. And I want to give you guys some tips, things that I think about, and things that have helped me grow my chest. My chest is like, it's like Arnold chest. Get really close, get super close, so they can be like, it's like Arnold's chest. And just insert a picture of Arnold on my chest. His chest on my chest. Okay. But anyways, when I'm doing the bench press, whether it be incline, decline, flat, to keep it real with you guys, I'm thinking about a couple things when it's about bodybuilding. It's not just about pure strength. It's about moving the weight with the muscle. I know I've said this 1,000 times, but this still holds true. And to a lot of beginner weightlifters, you guys gotta understand this. Just catch my breath because I was so hyped digging through the, I mean, when he was cut. Anyways, let's not talk about it. When I first started working out, I noticed I was very, very good at certain things. I was very good at getting a pump in my shoulders. I was very good at getting a pump in my biceps. I was also good at getting a pump in my calves, but that's a whole other story. I don't want to talk about it. So these muscles tend to grow quicker for me, and I didn't have to think so much about like contraction, focusing on like using the muscle. And when I got a little bit more developed, I noticed like my shoulders were bigger, way bigger than my chest. My chest was really flat. My biceps bigger than my triceps, so I had to work on bringing my triceps up. And so what I learned, and the point of this video is to show you guys for the bench, I've learned like slowing things down. Like, let's say you're maxing at like 315. Go down to 135 and like really focus on contracting the chest. Don't worry about maxing, don't worry about getting the most weight. Fuck the weight, don't worry about the ego right now. Like, we'll save that for the castleberries and all that good stuff. Right now, I want you guys to focus on building the chest muscle with your mind. Like, don't just go through it, because the way, because you will build explosiveness, you will build strength, but you may not, depending on your genetics, build like an incredible chest, right? So you gotta understand, everybody's like response is different. But if you're having a hard time, like I know I did for my chest, I learned to slow shit down, slow it way down, bring it back down to like the basics, and just focusing on a few things. So the things that I think about when I'm doing, so all that crappy ass intro out the way, the things that you guys gotta think about is you wanna be flat, right? You wanna be, you wanna have an arch in your back, but you want to be sturdy, you wanna be stable to the floor. So you wanna have 4 points of contact, all right? First point is your head. Second point, your upper back. Think about squeezing a pencil in between your shoulder blades so you're nice and tight, so that when you're pressing, the contraction can be on your chest, right? Because if your shoulder blades aren't tight, you don't have like that pencil like tightness. Like, think about if I stuck a pencil in the middle of your back, you're able to hold it with your shoulder blades throughout the range of motion. And so you're never going like this, because the minute you go like this, or say you're benching here, a lot of shoulders get involved. And that's how I used to bench. And I didn't realize that I was taking away from building my chest, and I was just building my shoulders. And it's cool, like my shoulders are big and that's great, but there becomes a point where it's like your shoulders are too big and they make your chest look even smaller. And that's where I got. So what I'm trying to teach you guys is not to fall into that same line, right? And do it so that you can be more efficient in the weight room. So keep your shoulder blades tight, those 4 points, right? Upper back is 1, tight shoulder blades. Head is 2, okay? Butt is 3. You're gonna have a slight arch in your back to keep you kind of like in proper, I don't want to say it, like proper alignment, proper form, so that you feel comfortable. So you don't have to have a flat back when you're benching. And then the fourth one are your feet, and try and stay as stable as possible. So try not to dance around. I know I have a hard time with it sometimes, especially as the weight goes up, but do your best to like focus on keeping the 4 points of contact, always flat to the ground, tight, and keep that upper back. That's probably the most important out of the 4 points. Keep that upper back tight. Okay, so that's when you should really focus on. If you can't get the other ones all at the same time, just make sure you're here and the range of motion is being pushed to your elbows. Another thing that I think about while I'm doing this, and I'm just focusing on building the muscle, is I'm thinking about like pulling the barbell apart as I'm coming down. And obviously the barbell's not gonna pull apart because it's one piece. Pull it apart as you're coming down. And as you're coming up with the back still tight, think about pressing it in together, and it's kind of gonna like bring your elbows in. That's gonna contract your chest. Can they see that? Can they see my chest? It's huge, right? So Arnold, Photoshop, video shop the Arnold. Okay, we're gonna video, can we Photoshop it like all the fakes? Can we video shop that? Can we, I can do it?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I got you.
But anyways, the point is, guys, slow shit down, all right? Focus on the contraction, pull the bar apart, press the bar together. Think of those things, keep your upper back nice and tight, keep the 4 points of contact, and don't use a crazy amount of weight. Get used to moving the weight with the muscle. I know, again, I've said that in tons of videos, but this really holds true for those lacking body parts like the chest. For me, because my chest was flat, you know, my upper chest was much flatter. It's grown over time because I've kept consistent with doing it. And the thing that you guys gotta understand, like, people ask, like, you know, what kind of supplements do you need, or what kind of food do you need? And supplements are great, but even without those things changing so much in the last couple years for me, I was still able to see progress focusing on lifting differently, not so much focusing on changing a diet or changing a supplement or changing this or changing that. So you got to focus on the basics, right? No matter what you're doing, supplement wise, food wise, you have to focus on keeping the basics involved and working hard, because at the end of the day, nothing's going to give you like this magic shit unless you're still putting in the work. Okay, so don't forget that. I'm out. I love you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If not, I still love you, and I still want you to come watch these videos and get as much knowledge as you can. Let's get better together. I'm out. Fuck Kevin, he's a bitch. Don't ever pull up on me again when I'm at the fucking... Don't do it again. I'm out. But we're gonna film another video. So don't really don't leave, because I'll be back in like 4 seconds, and we'll change the background a little bit, and then we'll film another video. So I'm out. But I'm not really out.